All right, hey guys, what's up? So we just got this reveal, and I want to go in and I want to break down literally every single scene. I want to see how much we can actually get from this. So sit back, relax. We're going to just jump into this and see what we can find. All right, so first things first, we'll just start it up. All right, first things first, this is the new 343 Industries introduction scene, or I don't know what you call this, but this is likely what we're going to see every single time that Halo Infinite boots up on our Xboxes or our PCs, which is pretty cool. A few things to kind of note in here is that it's gorgeous, dude. I don't know if this is a Halo ring, but yeah, this looks like a Halo ring. It seems like a planet, right? It's gorgeous. This kind of reminds me of like Paramount Studios a little bit. But what's crazy is this right here, okay? This is obviously hinting at possibly some of the environments we might see in Infinite, I think, right? If they're going to put it in their promo piece or their introduction piece, having all these different Forerunner structures, I think this, it just looks cool. I think inside the ring, we might get a lot of really interesting Forerunner structures to maneuver through. I really look forward to that because we're going to have the surface level, which is just the ground that we've been seeing. We're going to have the inside of the ring, and then we're probably going to have space or different planets. Who knows how far they'll go in the next 10 years. All right, so first things first, I keep saying that, but the flag is new. What do you guys think about the new flag? Do you guys like it? The flag is now not traditional in the sense of it looks more like a spear. And it also is like it's like it's I don't know how to, what is this? It's like a hologram, right? Which is super cool. But I love how you can now, there's no specific colors for teams anymore. Or it does seem like there is actually here. Maybe it's specific modes that you could turn, I don't know, that you could turn on and off the colors. But we've seen some images from yesterday and some gameplay from yesterday where there's no red and blue. And like, for instance, of this, there's blue, but the blue outlines and the red outlines is a great addition. I personally like that. The one thing about the battle rifle here is that it seems as if the scope is a little large. I don't know why I feel that way. I mean, do you guys feel the same way about that? I feel like the scope looks a little large. I mean, the gun and everything looks incredible. I love how this right here, all the detail, similar to the AR that we saw back in July, how it kind of has that worn look to the glass. It's a lot of really nice detail. And this right here, dude, the sight for the commando is gorgeous. This is Hydro. Remember the map that I made in Halo 5, right? This is what I thought was the maintenance bay, but apparently I had the open part of the map on the other end of this. And essentially, I don't think there is any quote unquote, balcony or whatnot. But it does seem as if there is a window that overlooks a mountain terrain and like a facility down here. You can kind of see it as we move forward. I don't know if it's a facility. It looks more like a valley. But dude, this is so cool. So the stairs that are over here behind, like when you walk through here and up here, take you up here so you can get the jump on someone coming through this garage, which is pretty cool. It's because I knew there was going to be garage and some type of garage in this map somehow. So it's cool to be able to see that. Red outline once again. The needler looks epic. It now has these hexagonal shapes in the needle holders, which is pretty sick. And a bunch of clamber spots all throughout here. It's cool because you could probably jump from here to there, right? A lot of clamber points. And then there's an interior forerunner structure to this BTB map that's in the canyon, which I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Just the feeling of like...
Look at this, man. The scale of these spires is crazy. And this feels just like straight up Halo again. I'm so happy about it.
Being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing...
Do you guys notice that now you can actually pick up these...
The click of the gun, throwing...
You can pick up these weapons off the wall now.
Throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
Yep, I love the red outlines.
What
do you guys think about this right here? By the way, leave a like if you guys are enjoying this. I'm really breaking down as much as I can here. Like, as much as I can. First of all, the salute to Johnson. Absolutely love that. And right here where it says Childish Tiger 42. I don't know whose gamer tag that is, but when you kill someone, it gives you like 100 points. That's kind of similar to Call of Duty. I'm actually not mad about it. I think it's pretty sweet. Doesn't look bad to me, but kind of what are your thoughts? And then when it comes to, you remember in July how we saw the shield recharge, how the hexagons were popping up all over the place, and it kind of looked a little weird, felt a little weird. I like the fact that they kind of retracted on that from what it looks like, because I didn't see that anywhere in the multiplayer at all, where now the hexagons are just on the actual Spartan, itself. It's not like all over the screen like it was before. It's got a unique shield recharge. It looks like Riley says it looks like that's how they're contextualizing weapon spawns. Yeah. Let's go further.
Gunner's upside down and he's like laying in. I see kill assist.
Oh, dude, look at this. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is is it? Yeah, it is. Look, so this is a armor coating or a coating for a Warthog, I think. Or maybe that's just the outline of the Warthog being red. So like that's an enemy Warthog. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I don't think it's because the tires are red and all that stuff. So it looks like enemies are outlined and vehicles are outlined as well. I thought that was like a coating, a red coating for the Warthog. But rocket hogs are coming back, which is pretty neat. And it looks like this map takes a huge inspiration off of the hexagon pillars.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick.
This map right here, sheesh. This reminds me of like Halo 2. And the sidekick right here, dude, they did such a good job redesigning this. I don't know if they had the red dots before on the sidekick, but the way that they made this feel more like Halo, I'm super happy about. Once again, the red outlining. I don't know what this is right here. Maybe this is that pulse carbine, right? But this gives me some heavy Halo 2 vibes. And it looks like you're never really going to be confused about who you're fighting because you can see all your teammates through walls anyway, right? From what it looks like here. And it'll be easy to identify because this is looking really good. It's kind of like I don't know what this mission was called in Halo 2, but it has that same vibe. She does look tired, poor girl. A lot of people probably just working really hard over there. But I did want to show you guys this real quick before I jump forward. You guys see this right here? For the first time ever in Halo, what it looks like is they're actually taking the explosions all that to another level, just like they did kind of like in Halo Reach. We're only 29 seconds in, and holy crap, we're having a time. There's a warping effect that is going on around the entire explosion now. That is like so cool. It makes sense because that's what happens in actual explosions, but to have that is just another element of I don't know if you would call it realism, but just immersion, I guess.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick. You're
saying New Mombasa, the outskirts? Dude, if this If this is the outskirts, God, dude, that would be so cool, man. Can you imagine? But once again, the shield, how the shield recharges, I find this to be really unique. I like this compared to traditional. I just didn't like the hexagons popping up all over the place. I'm glad that seems to be gone.
There.
Oh, and also, if you guys didn't notice, over here, blue and yellow armor coating right here. Green and gold from what it looks like over here.
I am there.
And the gun gooses and mongooses are back, which is super cool. The way that they incorporate all these pillars into the rocks and whatnot to be able to create fun gameplay experiences, I've been saying it forever. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you noticed this right here, but it looks like the sniper. This is sniper spawn right in the center here that this guy's going to grab. Looks like the sniper's just standing upwards. Yeah, mongooses look pretty cool. Gun gooses are coming back. And one of my favorite armor pieces for Halo Reach seems to be coming back as well right here. And this is going to be a really cool canyon map because I'm assuming you can go through here, up and around, take the jump, and I think it's going to be like kind of like an infinity sign, you know, figure 8.
Remember how excited I was with.
And then here is that's kind of strange. So it looks like there's a VK spawn right here, sniper spawn right here, and a hammer spawn behind this tree. Seems like 2 power weapons in one spot like that seems a little OP, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the hammer just sits upright. Who knows?
Like this big.
Also, I just want to point out the fact that the rockets now, look at the actual like design of the rockets, man. It looks so good. And it kind of throws off these like this trail of fire.
With like this big
pretty cool
combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
This right here, no one's talking about this. This looks like something straight out of Destiny, dude. How this looks is amazing. By the way, guys, drop a like in the chat if you're enjoying this breakdown. This is probably going to be the most in-depth breakdown on YouTube, period. Look at all the different customizations. The fact that this individual, which I'm assuming is a she because it's pink, I don't know, who knows. But the thing is, all these different packs that you could put on your armor, the different gloves and the different hands that you can put on, different stances. This is obviously going to be a stance that you can probably unlock. What else? We have this visor, just the patterns look super cool. I don't know if they're hexagons or what, but it almost looks like it's animated a little bit. Level, hey, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Those pillars are looking incredible, but also the pillars look really large, man. Like whenever I made my remakes, they never really looked that big. Like I never thought that the pillars were that large, but it's definitely cool insight to have. Just look at this though, man. Look at how cool this looks. And then all of this in here, just the detail, man. How it seems like the thought that went into these designs is crazy. And once again, a different undersuit as well, right? Kind of wild, but the needler in the back looks sweet.
What is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style combat and big team battle, this wide open vehicle infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're gonna give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's gonna evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about.
So this was the guy, this is Tom French. He worked on Halo 5's Forge, and he absolutely crushed it. And now he's the lead for, I think it was a multiplayer director, lead multiplayer director, I believe. But I have full confidence in him creating something really awesome.
how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new?
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go now.
Dude, what he just said there is amazing. What more have we been wanting? It's the fact that we want something that feels like Halo, that celebrates Halo. And I've said it over and over and over again. This is going to be the first Halo in 10 years that truly feels like a classic experience. And what more could you really ask for? Look at this. You have a purple armor coating here. You have bananas and whatnot. Like, the environments this time around don't seem like they're all just industrial. They look like they're actually, they're outside. They're different. They're unique. They all have their own story. They have elements of storytelling. I don't think I've ever been in a Halo map before where there's bananas and fruits hanging around that you could probably throw a grenade and blow all of this up, just to keep in mind, because you can see all of this right here is broken. And I think when we saw in the initial multiplayer reveal that, some guy over here got hit by the oddball and smacked into this entire area and all of it went flying, But this right here, nice turquoise color with a purple visor, which is pretty neat. And this map in general just looks like a really, really fun map. The bullets that are flying out of dude, just everything, the detail of this looks crazy. And the leather on here looks awesome. So this right here, I think that's the samurai head, or that's a different, that looks like a helmet that we haven't seen yet. And this is a unique thing kind of chilling on this individual's leg. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the sidekick's there, and maybe this is like one of those thigh customizations that you could have before. This guy seems to have a green visor in the back, which is pretty neat. Let's go on. Look at this. Is that the classic? Dude, look at this. I think that's the classic. Oh, dude, is that the classic Halo helmet? Is that... Dude, hold on. Look at the armor. Look at this. Is the Mark V? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. That's looking pretty cool, though. I like that. It does feel lived in. Casey says, for all of you concerned, there are so many more weapons and vehicles they can't show without spoiling a piece of the new lore. That's why you're only seeing some of them right now. Dude, I'm totally happy with what I'm seeing. Damn, they went over so much info in this video. Props to the team. They really did, man. I'm going to try to just break down as much as I can, but look at this classic helmet coming back. That is pretty cool to see. It was kind of a given. Pretty cool to see nonetheless. The fact that you have... This is interesting, right? Yeah, you could see your teammates through the walls, right? That's pretty cool. The lighting in this game, thank God, looks better than Halo 5. The fact that you can pick up weapons off the wall is really unique. I like that.
Vision of Arena was all about...
ODST is back, and ODST looks good.
Tight experience.
See, this right here, though, what do you guys think about, like, Childish Tiger 42? I don't know who that is, but the fact that it gives you like 100 points, and what do you think of the shield recharge? Drop your comments below. It's because I like this far more than the hexagons. I've said that like 3 times now. I'll stop saying it.
It was all...
Also, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but here's a close-up look at...
all about
let me see if I can get it right. That right there is the spiker grenade, or the spike grenade, right? You can see it in the left corner here.
It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything.
This is super cool because, well, first thing that people might not be happy about is that ADS is back. Aim down sights is back. You can see that here. You'll also see it with the assault rifle. I don't think it is a bad thing. It is what it is. Some people are not going to be happy about it, but, it is what it is. Let's see. This all in here, I'm trying to see if I can pick anything up, but ADS is back. The Needler has ADS. The Assault Rifle has ADS. I'll show you that in a little bit. Guys, drop a like if you're enjoying this. Can we get to 40 likes? I really appreciate it. I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into this thing. We're only 2 minutes in, and we're already 20 minutes in. Oh, God.
On the map,
let's keep going through this.
Every
Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but this is super interesting. When this guy gets shot, right? Hold on one second. When this guy gets shot, not a lot of people are talking about this, but when he gets shot, from what it looks like in multiple different angles that I've seen, is when you shoot a player in the head, the shield in the location of the head lights up, or the shield in the arm lights up, or the shield in the leg, you know, lights up. So it seems like they're really focusing on like the visuals for the player, letting them know, hey, I got a headshot him. Hey, I shot him in the leg. You know, it seems like that.
Every kill
you know,
you
it
get,
seems like
Going
that.
back to
Once again, cool colors too. But this, dude, this right here makes me want to recreate Hydro so bad, because in many ways, some of the concepts here were kind of nailed, but not really. We were trying so hard to figure out what this area looked like, and now that I have it, I was thinking, dude, in Halo 5, I would love to remake it, but we'll see. Yeah, I appreciate you guys dropping the like. It really it means a lot. I'm going to try to do as much as I can with this breakdown. New helmet that we haven't seen yet. This kind of looks like one of the blue team helmets. Colors are looking pretty nice. Let's see what else we got.
like what is the core
This seems like the training ground. I don't know what player left, but why would you leave a game like this?
foundation of what makes
Yeah, this is all just, dude, look at it. You could probably climb all the way up there. This seems to be like a zip line. Dude, if this is a zip line, that would be crazy. Can you imagine that?
the great Halo multiplayer arena matches. Great.
So let's look at this real quick. You have the George guy. You have the QCB. I think that's what that one is. You have the traditional. And, dude, to see all the reach armors coming back is great. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is this the original reach armor? Because that's the updated armor right there. That's supposed to take inspiration from this armor. Dude, the OG reach armor is coming back. Do you guys notice this? Do you guys see this? It's not full ADS like COD though. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I have no problem with it. You know, this is looking good, man. Did we get information on that coming back? The classic Reach Recruit. Did we ever get that information?
Which is great.
I don't think we did.
Halo, it's really about
but apparently we got it.
fair.
You can see the plasma pistol off on the side there. Live fire training is probably something right there. Let's see.
And balance starts. So
Dude, the mountains in the background. I'm telling you, the emphasis on the outside environments is great. But what I will say is going through this, it almost seems like this is probably just for the trailer, but it's going to have similar to like the Halo 5 team walking up before the game starts type deal.
arena match
But
is great. Halo, it's really
maybe you can. Nah, I think
about
that's just for
fair
the trailer.
and balance starts. So everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding.
So funny thing about this map, just to let you guys know, is that
scavenging. It's about finding.
Is that this area right here, this entire area right here, what upsets me so much about it is the fact that I had this door in this location in my original design of this pre-make. I had it in there, but I got rid of it because, I don't know, for whatever reason. But it looks like when you take a weapon, this closes up, and then when the weapon spawns back, it opens back up again. So that's pretty cool. We saw the outside of this area over here, so this ramp goes up, probably leads back in here somewhere, or down into like a bigger facility of some sort, and then around, right, to what we kind of saw in the beginning here. But yeah, I won't get into that.
Developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are...
All right, so one thing I want to show you right off the bat here is that it seems like you have animals flying in the background, or...
They're true to...
Yeah, so you have birds flying in the background. And when we saw back in July, this drop shield, it may have had a little bit of a redesign. I don't think it did. But apparently what you can do now is that if you do enough damage to one corner, to one square, you can essentially shoot out a square and eliminate your opponent's cover little by little by focusing on specific areas of the drop shield, which is pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool.
Halo, what are the...
And the assault rifle looks great. And this seems like this is a armor coating as well. It's got like a tan design to it for the grip, and it's brown or something like that. It's very subtle, but it looks nice. And I'm assuming this guy is fighting a bot because this looks like the Academy.
The things that fans haven't seen yet.
Okay, the fact that you can grapple weapons is fucking mind blowing. Okay, I think it's awesome. The storytelling in these maps is crazy. I don't know what Meduno is, or Nairobi. No, is that Nairobi? It seems like Nairobi. Yeah, Nairobi. Snacks and drinks. Like, the storytelling that's going on here is amazing. We haven't seen stuff like this in quite some time. But once again, you can see your teammate. So that's an easy way to identify kind of where they're at, so you never really have to question whether or not you're shooting the right teammate or not. If it's like a quick second thing that you have to just determine whether or not it's your teammate or not, you can see where they're at all times. You can grapple a freaking hammer. That's insane.
Equipment is bad.
And let's see what's going on here. Oh, this is like a total throwback to that Halo 2 mission. That door where the hunters come through, totally, 100%, hands down. The map looks awesome.
Back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills.
Hold on one second.
Would you do that? If you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch.
So, what do you guys think about the flag being kind of like not traditional, but like a hologram?
Kill.
And by the way, the hammer looks pretty cool. It's like a shockwave of energy. It's sick. ODST once again. That's the pulse carbine, dude. This literally looks, because this is a stairway with the tree in the center, right, going up and around like this. This looks like, in many different ways, what was that map called in Halo 2, right? Just looks like it. A lot of different hints of inspiration. What you can see down here as well is that this Spartan has the armor coating that essentially just looks like camo. There's going to be so many unique things that we can probably customize our Spartans with.
Would you do that, or could you...
Look at this. Oh, so that's not a staircase, actually. But this is... Oh, hey, here's that weapon. Here's that weapon that we don't know what it is. I think that's called the Disruptor. Can someone let me know what this is? I think this was the Disruptor. We never saw the gameplay of this, but this seems like a Forerunner grenade launcher, or like an EMP of some sort, right? It's pretty neat. But there's that weapon right there, so you could pick that up on this map. And it seems like this map goes out pretty far. I don't know what this is down here, but yeah, we'll go on.
You go and get grapple to make sure that...
I'm literally breaking down every single scene, guys. I'm not messing around. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything really here, but a lot of cool little corridors and pathways.
To make sure that you swing yourself.
Now, I don't know what's going on here, but there's like a red signal here. I'm thinking maybe these things go up and down. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a whole room back here as well, which is pretty neat. making the map. We thought about that, but we turned it into a balcony.
To the other side of a.
That's the VK. There's 2 levels here, by the way, from what it looks like. It's because it seems like a guy died there. Yeah. So there's 1 level here, 2 levels here, 2 levels. This is all 1 level. This is the bottom level here. And then the 3rd level is up top. So each level seems to be the same distance from each other, right? It seems like the same length. And yeah, this seems to be a 3-level map from what I'm getting here, a 3-level map. And it looks like there's another weapon pickup or something over here. What else can we kind of grasp from this? The sword looks incredible. And this right here looks like a pulse carbine or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a new weapon of some sort.
Map to back cap
Ivory Tower.
a stronghold. We saw it as like
This is so cool. The fact that you have like a personal AI, or what is it called? Luma? Blue armor coating with some yellow. This is going to be 1 stronghold point, or 1 point to capture, and then that's going to be another over there. I really feel like remaking my map, dude.
like another avenue of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
All right, so now there is an area in here that you can go around as well. See, what's cool about this is that you could basically shoot out. You don't have to worry about any of these over here. Just shoot out these centerpieces, and then you can go through, which is pretty neat.
The exciting combinatory nature of, this.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but once again,
Exciting combinatory nature of,
ADS for the assault rifle, just to let you guys know. So ADS is a thing. Oh man, imagine if you could destroy the turbine and the bottom levels flood. That would be so crazy, dude. That would be insane. And then I don't know what this is right here, but pick up repulsor. Do you guys know what the repulsor is? Have we seen anything about that yet? I don't know if we've seen anything about that yet. Guys, drop a like if you're enjoying this breakdown. I mean, this is going to be the most in-depth breakdown on YouTube, period. So drop a like. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if we can get to like 50 or 60. So ADS for the assault rifle, something called the repulsor, which is really cool. Not sure what it is, but it looks like it's a spear that essentially, or it looks like a spear, and then it has like a boom effect. So I don't know. We'll see what that's all about. Once again, love the storytelling. It just looks like it's been lived in.
This toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your class.
Red, tan, and purple. And the ball looks really cool, dude. Maintenance required. That's interesting.
Classic power-ups like the overshield.
Cool little truck here, which is pretty neat. Mark it, and you can actually grapple the power-ups now. And look at how the active camo looks like. They brought it back from Halo 5, kind of like how it all works. But look at this. That looks super neat, man. I love it.
Camouflage for this title.
Yeah, look at this. That looks sick. And this is an orange and blue armor coating. Once again, the blue and gold, or the blue and yellow. Yeah, this is looking nice.
So what we're looking.
And look at the animation for the animation for it is once again like this really cool warping effect. Super cool.
We're looking at what we're excited for.
What is this? Oh, so maybe that's like overshield or something? We'll have to see. It's yellow, so I don't know if that would be the case.
For
or like a shield recharge or something like that. Look at this. What do you think this is?
Pick that up. And you.
It almost seems like it's drawing energy in a little bit at the very end right there. So possibly.
You pick that up.
So possibly what it is like it's drawing in health or something like that. It might be an overshield of some sort.
And you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield.
This is cool. because the interior, this kind of reminds me of like Standoff. Was it Standoff? I think that's what it was. Once again, explosions look epic. I love the shield recharge here, how it's like actually tied to your suit. That's sick.
Use it for themselves.
Oh, so this might be like, here, watch this. What happens to this guy?
That to me is very legacy.
Pick up MK50 sidekick. All right, so it's not actually identifying what it is.
We took the equipment side of it and modernized it.
I don't know what this thing is, but it looks like like a shield recharge or like an active camo or something. Who knows? Active camo's always been traditionally green, but yeah, we'll have to see.
When it comes to,
but once again, look, this just looks like an extra shield. From what it looks like an extra shield. So I'm gonna go with active camo or something along those lines.
the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different.
Yeah, look at this. For the first time, we're actually seeing it like full on. Is that this guy is driving with 3 tires. His hood is blown off. Gas tanks in the back, I think, are affected. And dude, it's so good. Look, the interior, so it looks like these Forerunner structures have interiors to them. So I'm assuming this would be similar in campaign as well, where you could actually go inside of them, and the flag capture is at the end of this hall. But I'm assuming you can flank from up top as well, so it's just hollow in the center.
Specs.
The Ghost over here has 1 wing blown off, so I'm assuming that that's one of the things. This guy's carrying a turret, which I'm pretty sure we all assumed would come back. But let's go forward a little bit more.
Of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this
Destructible vehicles, yep.
threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much, you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got
what is this?
choose what you want to do with the
Yo, hold on, what? Wait a second, what is this?
You've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time.
Oh, okay, so that's a ghost, right?
And you got
yeah, that's a ghost. Look, the ghost is literally riding on its side right here. And then there's like the hologram or something over here, which could be a pickup or something. That'd be cool.
What I want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the war.
So the Razorback, it's pretty cool. Whatever this Promethean weapon is that looks Promethean, it's probably like a redesign or taking the concept of the scatter shot. We saw it in the initial reveal, which was pretty cool, but this is a red and gray armor coating. Wait, hold on a second. What is going on here? Why did that just freak out like that? Okay. Let's go on.
Warthog, which is the
so you can put 4 people in the Razorback, 2 people sit in the back just shooting, which this is going to be the weapon, or sorry, the vehicle for capture the flag from what it looks like.
Razorback.
This guy has a skewer, which is pretty cool. I really want to find out what this weapon is.
Back has this like
This is probably one of the coolest things about the Razorback is the fact that you actually have this area to store, you know, objectives, weapons, all of that. And as a forger, I must tell you, the fact that these tires look worn compared to Halo 5's perfect, immaculate tires is definitely appreciated. So thank you, 343, for that.
storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what's really making the race.
Yeah, look at this. And by the way, this map is gorgeous. Looks like it's by a planet side in a desert. It's got a bunch of palm trees and whatnot, and a huge circular Forerunner structure that probably ties into a big Forerunner structure in the back that's like a centerpiece that everyone fights for. It just seems like a really fun donut-shaped, you know, BTB map. Probably where it's like an outside area here. So if you imagine a circle, right? This is the outside area. And then there's going to be something straight down the middle that you can fight for, and then there's probably going to be caves or like a back end that you can utilize to get to the other side, like a sneaky route.
Razorback kick a lot of butt, and then MP in campaign.
Look at this though. So you got 2 people kind of sitting up here. I'm thinking maybe what if you could have 2 more people, because it kind of seems like these are relatively open here, you know? I don't think you can have 6, but that would be pretty cool if you could.
The levels.
That was actually a cool armor coating right there, but we'll keep going. There's a plasma pistol dropped right there.
Fine pace for the game. How frantic.
This was a cool little armor coating for the assault rifle. If you guys haven't noticed this yet.
Pace for the game.
I think we've seen that already, but it's like a white and brown, you know, design, which is pretty neat.
And how frantic it is, and they define.
Blue flag, 4 people once again. You've got these 2 team members sitting up here, one with a sniper. I love this, you know, what is it? Was it Blood Gulch? Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, where they have that kind of overpass.
That iconic fantasy for.
What is this? Yo, what is this? Do you see this?
That iconic.
He changes his weapon.
Fantasy.
And it's got like a blue spark to it. Anyone have an idea what this is? Have we seen anything like that before?
For players as they're entering.
Oh, and then this right here, the chopper, man, looks so good.
During that match, what do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat? What kind of dance floor is there available?
Oh, that's a
combat.
I think that's a. Hold on one second. That's a new armor right there.
To have that.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna try to capture that real quick. Hold on, because that's a new armor. I think that's an edit to the Mark V. And actually, there's a few things to capture in this. I don't know if you see what this is over here, but it looks like.
What kind of dance floor?
So this looks like a specific grenade. You know what this kind of looks like to me? This looks like the shock grenades. That's what this looks like. Or a deflector. Is this a deflector?
Floor is there available?
And then this almost looks like the. Oh, look what he has on the side here. Maybe this is a pickup or something. This is a helmet we haven't seen yet, though. Kind of looks like something built upon like the Mark V, which is pretty cool.
To have that combat in.
This is an orange armor coating for the Bulldog, which looks pretty sweet. It's pretty nice. And then pickup threat sensor. We saw this a little bit in the reveal trailer, which is which looked awesome. You can see the sword there, rockets there, traditional warthogs. All right, nothing to see here really.
For me, BTV is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles.
Here's a better look at that weapon, by the way, right in here. If you guys want to screenshot that and kind of like zoom in on that. But from what we can see here, that looks like a new weapon right there. It looks like a banished weapon. That looks like a red pulse carbine. That's the VK. It looks like the Banshee shoots a green plasma beam, but it's red up front, which is kind of neat. But this right here, this is a closer weapon. I think that's the disruptor or whatever it's called, that we haven't really seen too in depth yet. So just something cool to notice. That's
the weapons, the equipment.
By the way, the turret sounds awesome. And these are the new launch pads. These launch pads are massive. They're about triple, or like double or triple the size of the Halo 5 launch pads. But listen to this turret real quick. Listen to this. The sound design is epic in this game.
The equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know.
And once again, the shockwaves right here, sick. I don't know if this is part of the map already, but can you run into trees and destroy trees and stuff? Because that would be pretty cool. I don't think that's a thing, but it very well may be. Maybe this is just part of the map, and it also looks like part of this the grass has actually been burned up as well. I think this is just an aesthetic thing, but that'd be pretty cool if like vehicles could crash into things and set things on fire. That would be insane. But yeah, nothing really more to see here. Let's see.
Playing the previous games and just turn the volume up.
This right here, the big halo rings in the back that we don't know what these are, like the human forerunner structures. It's pretty neat to be able to see that incorporated into the map. Shout out to Black Pitcher 13. Cliff, you killed it on this map. It looks really gorgeous and really well thought out. Over here, there's like a blue forerunner structure that I saw in one of the videos, that there's like a flag in here as well, which is kind of interesting, you know?
Vehicles are no.
And
just
here we
spawning.
are. Look at this. A few things to note right away about the Wraith.
No longer.
Is that when you're getting shot up here, there is a, like for instance for the turret, there's a little shield, right, for the turret, which is really cool. But the Wraith in general, I think out of all the banished vehicles that we've seen, is the one that stands out to me the most. You know, it looks really, really good. It does. But like a little shield, we're going to see it clearer here in a second.
You're just spawning at base.
I mean, look at this. That guy jumped out of the turret seat. You see the ghost underneath. This design just looks awesome. They nailed it on this, whoever made this.
Anymore. We have pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling.
All right, so I love this idea. The fact that you actually have a pelican dropping off specific, vehicles or ordinances is great. I don't think this is going back to the traditional Halo 4 ordinance drop. I think ordinance is just simply a term that's used when you drop certain things off like this. But VK looks incredible. The Pelican looks classic again, and I can't tell you how happy I am about that. In this instance, the Pelican is dropping off a wasp?
You that pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Scorpion tank is inbound.
We have.
Dude, the fact that a Pelican's dropping in a Scorpion tank is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it has wildlife in this as well, which is pretty cool. You can see birds flying around, similar to Guardian and whatnot. We've seen that in a lot of multiplayer maps, but it's something to note, you know?
Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to.
That is probably one of the coolest things that I heard about today. Is weapon spawns may just be for like power weapons, but the fact that they drop from the sky,
resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like.
And then they illuminate green is really, really cool. What's up to everyone in here? Looks like a little Wraith on top of a big Wraith. What did you think overall of today's video? I'm loving it, man. I'm breaking this down and I'm having a great time. The fact that we have weapon drops like this, it doesn't seem like it's going as far as Halo 4, but it is going in the direction of, hey, when you're on the go, I don't know if these are going to be, randomized or whatnot, but, when you're on the go, you could just find a weapon dropping in. You could see a Pelican flying in. BTB just seems like it's going to be very chaotic, and I'm all in for that.
Like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players. This is just.
Look at the design of this map. Once again, Black Picture or Cliff, if you're watching this or if you ever do, or any of your buddies from 343 want to send this over, you absolutely killed this design. Like it's awesome. You've done a very, very good job. This is something cool to note. What is this vehicle over here, right? Is this a Prowler? What is this thing? Is this a Wraith that's been blown up? It kind of looks like a Wraith that has been blown up, like this. The sides have been destroyed and whatnot. But is this the Prowler? Like this looks interesting, or it could just be a Wraith that's been dismantled. But you see the ghost over here. You see some really cool looking barricades here. You've got blue, you got red, you got yellow. So it looks like purple. This is not a free for all. This looks like a team-based thing. So red and blue is gone. This map looks like it's taking a lot of inspiration from like Blood Gulch and Valhalla. Combining the two is super neat. But it almost looks like it has like a figure 8, They connect in the center here. There's a big area to fight in here. Is because this is over to the right is where you have red base or blue base is one of the towers. And then over off to the right behind this canyon is where you have another base over there. I think it's the Destroyed Wraith as well. Let's see.
There's certain
The fact that you can yeet a wraith off the cliff like this is pretty cool.
beautiful slice of sci-fi
You see, guys, what I'm talking about over here, though?
chaos.
Little Forerunner structure, blue beam emitter thing. It's looking pretty neat. And this is where we got the screenshot of the entire map before from this angle. So there seems to be a turret and then a launch pad over here that takes you onto the area, the red or blue base. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Look, you can blow the hood off of this thing. And also you could blow the 2 tires off of this thing right over here. It's just the overall vehicle destruction is sick, dude. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's so cool to see Halo back here. You can see the QCB armor, I think that's what it is. You can see a lot of traditional Halo armor coming back. One thing people are not talking about, though, is if you see multiple Spartans, from what it looks like, these the backs of Spartans can be customized as well, right? Which is super cool. And then you got the George armor coming back.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like...
What's up? By the way, Patrick, you are awesome, dude. I see your stuff on Twitter, and I just wanted to give you a shout out. Seems like a really nice dude, too.
the way it was before.
All right, so this right here is interesting. Show
The
you
way
this.
it was before.
The flag design, dude, looks so sleek. Bravo, just for everything that we've been seeing in this game so far. It looks really, really good. By the way, guys, if you guys could drop a like, let's get to 100 likes. I really appreciate that. I'm doing the most in-depth breakdown that I ever possibly could on Halo Infinite multiplayer breakdown here. So I appreciate the likes. It helps other Halo fans find this video as well. But let's go on.
Personally,
What do you guys think about the announcer kind of sounding like the Halo 5 one? And also, look, you get 300 points for flag captured, which is kind of cool. So you get 100 points for killing an enemy, 300 for a flag capture.
AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Oh, and by the way, the AI have different voices to them. So you can use a woman's voice. You could use a British guy's accent here. It seems like when you're getting into the academy or when you're getting into multiplayer, you're going to have to go through this process of understanding, how to utilize your AI, how to utilize movement, all that stuff.
Designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some moment-to-moment updates.
By the way, this looks like a spear now, which is so sick. And listen to this alarm now. So every time you steal the flag, they change that, which is pretty cool.
Moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add.
Yeah, if you don't like, why are you sitting here watching? No, I'm just kidding. No, but do leave a like, man. I appreciate you guys. Look at this. So you take your AI out. It's very similar to campaign.
The sense of me.
But look at the hand, dude. Everything about this. It looks so clean.
As a Spartan, being more important, and for us in multiplayer, it is really about.
This is interesting. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but
and for us
so the way that the shield recharge goes is that this is your main shield, and then this is your secondary shield. From what it looks like, it's pretty cool.
Multiplayer, it is really about
personal AI install. You've received a personal AI. You can customize your AI's appearance and personality in the Armor Hall once you complete the tutorial. So the Armor Hall kind of seems like the main location, right, where we can customize weapons. And I think we see that in a second here. They're going to dive into that. But I think the Armor Hall is the main menu that we can kind of dive into. We'll see.
Becoming a Spartan, your Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one.
Dude, look at this. You have knee pads, armor core, which is crazy, chest, gloves, War Master's Prize, which I think is the armor coating here. So that's what this one is called. The visor can be changed. The helmet can be changed. The helmet gear can be changed. The right shoulder, the armor coating. And I think the thigh and the legs and the undersuits and all that stuff let's see if there's other things in here.
Ensures that there will be
No, like the hands and arms and all of that can be customized. It can be cool.
millions of customization
look at this.
combinations for Spartans on.
So you have left shoulder, armor core, knee pads. This right here is called the Wild Kovan, which is pretty neat. Hemision or Hemision? I don't know how you say that, but the assault rifle is standard issue. The visor is called the Dragoon, which is pretty neat, and that's the soldier helmet.
On the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces.
So this is so this is what's cool. Like, you have the monument to Chief back here. You have what seems like I forget what this is, but it's basically like the shield that can basically reflect different projectiles coming at you. That's what this piece is, I think. You have maybe another customizable piece right here. And then all this in here is armor coatings for a weapon that both match the assault rifle and the pistol, which is pretty neat.
So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons.
So this is the armor hall from what it seems like. And you have some Spartans working in the background here, or some Marines in the background here. You basically sit here and scroll through all your different weapons, and you can customize them in here. You have all your vehicles here, and I hope that you can customize a forklift.
And we've got a whole slew of customization offerings.
Look at the way this is broken down. The attention to detail on these weapons is crazy. So armor hall, weapons bench, vehicle bay, body and AI, presentation. So I think presentation is essentially like the entire thing altogether if you just want to see it. But you can literally break down all of these. It's really, really neat.
There, vehicles have a huge pool of.
Let's see. So this right here, by the way, to Apollo, dude, I exercise every day, so I don't know what you're talking about. This right here is pretty neat. This almost seems like what they had in Warzone, right? But brought back to the armor hall in a really unique way. So the Warthog looks sick.
Customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo.
Yes, I think this is what the next Inside Infinite's going to be about. We're just going to see a deeper dive into this, get to see all the different armor customizations and coatings.
Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want this.
Look at this, man. You have the VK sitting in the back. We got the helmets here. This whole setup, this world feels alive in every sense,
Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice as well as.
Oh, hold on a second. Look at this. This is pretty neat. So left arm, you can focus on hand, hold on a second. Let's see.
And their voice as well as choose.
Yeah, so you have like all these different variants of
prosthetics for the first.
Prosthetics. So it's literally just the arm as a prosthetic, just the hand as a prosthetic, or the full arm as the prosthetic. That is so cool. The fact that you can choose, and it's not just like, hey, full arm as a prosthetic. You could literally just say, I just want the hand as a prosthetic.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft.
Look at this visor. What the hell? This is so cool looking, man. The fact that we have different patterns and the glossiness and whatnot is another thing that I have to just say bravo about.
some hyper polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before.
So it seems like right here, this is 2 players, right? So if you guys are going into campaign or multiplayer or whatever, or sorry, multiplayer, you can basically switch between the 2 Spartans and be able to see from what it looks like. Once again, this really nice blue aesthetic is great with like a hint of, I think it's brown or red. It's nice.
Before. So we're coming at this from a player first.
This right here, once again, this looks like, I don't know what this weapon is, but it looks like like they built upon the concept of the scatter shot and turned it into like a really unique, different Promethean weapon. This right here, the Pulse Carbine, is awesome. This entire shot right here, the gameplay just looks incredibly fun.
Mentalities.
That guy just grappled in and infiltrated this guy's kill, right? I mean, or this guy's potential kill. And this guy just like popped in out of nowhere. The gameplay is going to be nuts.
So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that...
The BR sounds incredible. No loot boxes, which is awesome. And these look like dummies. So I would assume that these are maybe bots that they're fighting here, if this is the academy. Or maybe you could bring a squad of 4 in and kind of play each other.
Everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content, and we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression toward.
By the way, that's huge. That's awesome. Other games need to take from what Halo is doing right now. And the fact that bots are confirmed, just to let you guys know, that'll be talked about in a second here, I think, as we move forward. Yeah, I think the lady breaks it down in a little bit. Means to me that we'll probably have AI in Forge. Because they released something along the lines that said that you could have bots in custom games. So I wouldn't imagine why wouldn't you be able to have that in Forge?
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the store.
Guys, that is what we've been wanting. What we heard right there is perfect. Super happy about that. What do you guys think about the battle rifle and the scope? Do you feel like it looks good? Something about the battle rifle, like I love the way it looks. Awesome. Absolutely no complaints. But it does seem like it's a little large. Do you guys agree?
A lot of our stuff is unlocked.
And we have...
unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have...
All customization is just cosmetic. Huge. That's great. It's awesome news.
Have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks.
So a person says, do you have anything to really say about this besides kissing 343's butt while they stream? Nah, dude, if I don't like certain things, like the battle rifle, I don't like the way the scope looks, right? I'm not kissing butt. I'm excited about this. I like this.
Gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the...
What do you guys think about the samurai? This is one thing I personally enjoy is the fact that, they're introducing things that don't have to strictly be Halo, right? You can get excited about it, It's excited about having things that are different. Like, it doesn't have to be all just specific Spartan armors. Like, this is obviously building off the inspiration of the Hayabusa armor, right? Or the Hayabusa. It's really neat to be able to see this, and the fact that a katana of some sort at the very bottom here is coming back is bravo.
The samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
Once again, earn through gameplay for free, which is what everyone has been wanting. I like the fact that there's going to be a variety of different armors. From what this tells me right here, this kind of sounds like a little little crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to go off and do different things like this, that potentially we could have like a Doom-inspired armor. Can you imagine how cool that would be?
And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, you know, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is
Yo, shout out Ethan. Thank you so much, man.
An amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your...
Look at this right here. I think that's on that Hydro map. I call it Hydro because that's what I called it.
Some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
What do you guys think about the Academy? Drop your comments below.
Why are you here?
And by the way, this lady, her voice, like her accent and whatnot, makes me feel like I'm playing Destiny, which is kind of cool. Kind of dig it. And the pelican in the background looks heavily inspired from H2A, which is very, very cool.
To be a Spartan. The Academy is a place that you can go.
This is in-game from what it looks like. So that's pretty neat.
Within MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon...
This is perfect for new players in Halo. Absolutely perfect.
drills to practice with specific...
Also, it's probably perfect for me because I'm really not the best Halo player, to be honest with you.
Specific items, and also training mode that you can use.
Dude, are you guys seeing this? They brought bots into Halo. Bots are in Halo for the first time ever. For the first time ever.
To just get warm, explore the...
This is really cool. See, what I told you is that this is like a ring shape, and then the interior or the middle of it, it's going to be like this interior section. So this seems to be like 2 levels here where you can, or 3 levels here. Maybe this is a lift that takes you up, right? And then this is a lift that takes you up as well. You never know. Kind of got like a lockout vibe a little bit. And then this is a lift that shoots you off into the structure over here.
The game as you want to.
There's a plasma pistol right there, which looks like it's keeping the traditional Halo 5 design. There seems to be now, you know, Spartans talking to you once again, like your team members. This seems to be just like a traditional assault rifle. I don't know. I can't come up with what this is. Never mind.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about. Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years.
Subtitles is the word I was looking for.
So that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots.
Look at this, dude. You're going to essentially walk through this entire thing. It's like a huge UNSC base. Super cool. I can't wait for just to be able to walk in here. You actually feel like you're being brought up as a Spartan. It's pretty sick.
I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots is...
It does look like a Halo 3 map. Beautiful. Absolutely, it does. Look at this. So training mode, training options. You have primary weapon, the MK50 sidekick. I'm assuming this is how many rounds or whatever. 1, 2, 3.
Been to have...
The MA40 AR is the M9 frog grenade, which might just be traditional one, but I've never heard of frog grenade before. No equipment, no grenades, friendly bots 3. Oh, okay, so that's what they're doing. So you could select how many bots you want, which is sick. How many enemy bots? 4. Bot difficulty, marine. So it looks like you can choose the difficulty of that. And once again, the sidekick, man, it looks really cool. I don't know if we had these little dots up top before, but Really nice touch. And the Forerunner design just looks like classic. I mean, you can't ask for more, right? It looks amazing. All the little detail of the sand here, it's great.
A variety of difficult
And I wanna point out something, all right?
to have a variety.
The Ragdoll Physics, okay, and Halo Infinite seem really improved. I mean, just to be honest, you know, just look at this. You got the bullet flying out here. When you shoot him in the head, he literally like flies back, dude. That's crazy, you know.
Of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road.
So I will say one thing, all right? This game's not going to be perfect, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, all right? So as long as it's a lot of fun and it brings people together and we can have a good time, dude, that's all that matters, honestly. I mean, you could get into the nitty-gritty, but that's what matters.
Road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
This map is seems like it's got a pretty simplistic design. This is obviously where all the action's gonna be. But can you imagine playing rockets on here? Holy crap.
Genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands.
Speaking of that, it looks like we're probably going to get flights around August or like late July, early August is what I'm thinking.
You know, whether it's seen what people...
This right here seems like that shield that you know, deflects stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
Make in Forge, or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers.
God, dude, this looks cool. Look at this entire thing.
Go after the game.
To get involved, you go.
So it's kind of funny when we were building this map, Valiant, if you're still in here, dude, didn't we think about putting a staircase here at one point? It's kind of cool to be able to see more of this map.
Go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
Yeah, guys, I got a Discord. It's Infinite Forges. You can support me on Patreon or however you want. All my links are in the description. I appreciate you guys. I really do. It helps me continue doing what I do. If you enjoy what I do, it means a lot to have your support.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already.
Dude, the fact that you can throw fusion coils is insane. Absolutely insane. It looks like this is just an aesthetic piece, by the way. It's because we saw it again once there. But Wraith is coming around the corner. It seems like when you throw a fusion coil at someone, it's almost like a plasma pistol. It just lowers their shield, but doesn't kill them completely if they have full shields.
And
then you could basically...
Can't wait to really...
You could just one-shot them.
Get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new...
Yep, see, once again, looks like there's a flag down here with the little blue Forerunner structure. This seems to take some inspiration from Valhalla. So this seems to be the canyon side. This seems to be kind of like the cliff side, which is pretty neat.
New ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch itself, and beyond.
So right away you could see a camo. It's like a blue ice camo for the assault rifle. You could see a turquoise and orange armor coating for the Spartan here. I do think the explosions look a little cartoony, but they feel like they're Halo, and I like it because they look a lot more beefy than they were before in Halo 5, so I enjoy that. And let's see. ADS, I'm not really happy about ADS, to be honest with you. I'm not, but I'm not upset about it either. I mean, I've been playing with ADS in Halo 5 for the past, 5 years or so. So, I mean, it is what it is. I will say I do like this, man. The fact that the skull is like on fire, like blue flames and all of this, it's pretty neat. Oh, let's see what happened here. Hold on 1 second.
Launch itself, and beyond.
That was like a red armor coating, which is cool. Oh, dude, look. So usually when you're in a Ghost, you don't really have like this. Yeah, you had like a. I don't know. There wasn't like a lot of detail for the screen over here, but it seems like they added more detail here. The needler has these hexagonal shapes to them for where the needles are held. The fact that this is like a hologram now is, I mean, it's neat. It's different. I like traditional, but I mean, I'm not mad about this, but you know, it's different. It's cool. See this right here? This is sick. So someone shot him, but he deflected it with this new pickup, which, dude, I mean, whoever comes up with these ideas, crazy, 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 crazy. Is this the plasma pistol right here? Or no, plasma rifle? That's what it kind of looks like. This is the skewer right here. Yep, that's the skewer. Oh, and you can see the huge spike sticking in the Spartan. You know what I'm interested about? To see if maybe what we could do is like actually spike people to walls. You know what I mean? So Ethan says, it looks like the ADS for assault rifle and needler isn't really needed as much. No, not really, but it's still there, which is, I guess it's fine, you know? Can we talk about how the tracks in this video are so reminiscent of Halo 2's style of soundtrack? Yeah, the music seems to be really on point. Dude, look at this skull. What the fuck? This looks sick. I mean, this looks sick. You say whatever you want, but this looks cool. This seems like a new weapon here, by the way. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but maybe that's that like Promethean pulse rifle or whatever we saw, which was new. I didn't expect to see that. The hands are customized differently. In every way, you see literally every Spartan has different undersuits and gloves and whatnot, you know? By the way, guys, let's see. This right here. What can we pick up here? Yeah, all of this is destructible from what it looks like. So you could throw grenades and blow up all these fruits, which will be kind of cool. Once again, the ice. There's certain things with the shield that look a little like weird to me. I don't know how. This will have to grow on me. It's not necessarily something I love right now. I like the traditional shield recharges, but this is not like a big deal, dude. Like, I'm gonna have fun with the game regardless. It's totally fine. The sniper sounds good, and apparently when you hit a headshot, you get this like red crosshair, which is pretty neat. Once again, the glass looking like it's been worn down is pretty neat. I like the detail in that. You can grapple onto that, swing around. There's the Mauler right there, and this map apparently has Valiant, if you're watching this, has like windows out here looking out into the landscape, which is pretty neat. So it seems like we got the outside area semi-correct, but not completely. Yeah, active camo. I talked about that earlier. And that looks like that's that. Guys, thank you for this breakdown. I appreciate you guys being here. Consider subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. We'll kind of watch through this last part one more time.
To the road to launch.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. That was my in-depth breakdown of what we saw today. I'm really excited for this game, And if you guys like Forge content and... Oh, hold on one second. Wait. Hold on one second. Look at this. This is a new armor coating for the battle rifle. Hold on one second. Look at this. Hold on. Like 2 seconds here. Look at that right there. So the battle rifle has a orange and gray aesthetic to it, which is kind of neat. One last little thing that we could kind of put in there. But I really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. I'm almost at 3,000 subs, which is pretty cool. If you guys like Forge content and you like Unreal Engine stuff and you want to basically follow a channel that's going to provide you some of the coolest Forge content when Infinite drops, you definitely want to be here. I'm going to be sharing a lot of this with you guys. And then one more thing that I want to point out here is something that Valiant was like, yo, how did you miss this? I saw this. I just didn't think to bring it up. So active camo, we saw this in the initial, I think last December when they showed off the map. We were like, yo, what is this? And we predicted that it would be active camo. And yes, it has been proven to be it because it's the same logo as we saw before. But yeah, it's not for me either. I didn't really like that skin, but regardless, it looks cool. Blue weapon back here, by the way, which is pretty neat. This is a new armor piece we haven't seen yet. And keep in mind, what's interesting is that these up here at one point during the demo said something like, you know, it had like a red signal on it. So maybe these go up and down or something happens with the map. There's probably some like live action thing that happens. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, dude. Why give any attention to a hater, dude? I don't really care. I mean, go enjoy yourself if you want to talk bad about me and my excitement for a game that I loved for the past 20 years. But quite honestly, I could really care less. I mean, go do your thing. It's whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at this right here. So that's actually a really good look at it. This is the classic Halo armor, Halo helmet right here. You know, so I'm looking forward to that. And look, you can see the hand has a blue, gray, and orange or yellow tint to it. It's really neat, man. There's a lot of different details in here that you can find over time. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I think this is gonna be it. If we could top it off at 100 likes, that'll be sick. I'll kind of scrub through this one more time, see if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. But yeah, if we can get to 100 likes, I really appreciate you guys. That'll be sick. We're only 20 likes away or 19 likes away. But apart from that, if you guys want to support me, Patreon, that's amazing. If you want to support me on, you know, the channel, just subscribe. You know, it's a win-win for you because I'm just going to provide you really cool content in the next coming year. Like, so if you guys want to see cool Forge stuff and you love Halo, I don't know why you wouldn't, but that's okay. We'll see. The pillars and the way that they interact with the level is really, really neat. It's almost like, I heard this term before, it's like the Terminator, essentially, you know? It's like the inside of the actual level or the environment itself. It's super neat. So hold on.
You've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got to choose what you want to do with the last.
So this is cool. The doom state mechanic is pretty neat. What is this back here? Is this like a destroyed chopper? I'm just going to go over this one more time. I think it is.
This vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage
neat.
compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons.
I will say one of the coolest parts about the B2B is this Pelican drops, and it looks like Clobriel was right.
Style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the.
Yo, can you imagine some guys like walking around on the battlefield and this thing just comes and splatters them? It'd be kind of funny.
That's what.
All right, let's just hop through here real quick.
Chaos.
You know what this kind of I mean, I'm curious, you know, I'm curious how improved theater mode will be, because this kind of seems like Infinite will have a picture mode of some sort, right? Something like that. It seems like there would be some type of picture mode, because you can see just how in depth all this looks. Maybe this is just a software that they're using for the trailer, but if we can get this level of quality, I mean, the machinimas that will come out of Infinite will be pretty on point, you know? Let's see.
Is your big gameplay moment.
We went through all this already. You guys could look at the video from earlier, but yeah, I think that's going to be the video, guys. If you enjoyed this breakdown, which I believe is the most in-depth multiplayer breakdown on YouTube at the moment. Halo Follower is probably going to have something pretty in-depth, but
new modes.
Yeah, just from what I'm looking at here, this looks like Blood Gulch and Valhalla inspired. Absolutely. You can see turrets here, you know, scattered all throughout. This just seems like a chaotic map, dude. It's so much fun. Little caves that you can go in the back and all of that. Super fun. Valiant said they can't wait to see what the community will do with Forge in theater in the video. Oh, well, dude, I look forward to that. Forge is, from what I'm hearing, like incredibly improved. Like, it's amazing some of the stuff that will be implemented. Over here, you can see 2 fusion coils, and from what it looks like, there's like a little screen right here. Little things that I'm missing, you know. As you look through this more and more and more, you'll see more. But it seems like a screen and some fusion coils, like a weapon that's in the center of these locations right here, or these towers.
To customize your Spartan launches.
Grab lifts look really cool. I can't wait to put that in Forge.
Just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the
launch.
And we'll watch this one more time and then we'll end it.
Launch itself and beyond.
So it seems like whenever you get a kill, what's going on here? Let's see. Bro, look at this spike. Do you see this thing? How massive that is? Holy crap. And it seems like you can shoot this pistol relatively quickly. Like, really quickly. Wait, hold on a second. What is this? Yo, detail that no one picked up yet. Hold on. You see this right here? This seems to be a bird or a chicken or something that's walking around. Totally silly to point out, but that right there is a chicken. There's chickens confirmed, or some type of bird, to be on this map. So it seems like in every map there's a level of life that's incorporated into it, just like it is in campaign, which is really cool to be able to see. So yeah, that's pretty neat, actually. Little chicken right there. Never noticed that before, but now you guys know. Chicken's confirmed to be in Halo Infinite, or whatever bird this is. Active camo, once again. Some grenades over here. The Ragdoll Physics are insane. A melee seems as if it's 200 points. I'm not sure why that is, but we'll see. Alrighty, guys, that's that. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here and for watching with me. If you haven't already, subscribe. I appreciate that. And yeah, you know, there's certain things I liked, certain things I didn't like, but overall, I'm very excited for this game. Like, very, very excited for this game. So, can't wait to play it. Hopefully, I get into the flight. We'll see. And whatever they're working on behind the scenes to make this game fully polished, I am excited to see it. So, alrighty, guys, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. I'll let this play out, and then that'll be that. All right, peace, guys. Have a great day.